My parents laughed at my online business for years until I made $1.2 million and left their golden girl speechless at her own graduation party. I'm Tyler, 29. My sister Madison is 24. Growing up, the difference in how we were treated wasn't subtle. When Madison got accepted to State University, my parents threw a party with a banner and hired a photographer. When I told them I was dropping out sophomore year to focus on my business, my dad said I was making the biggest mistake of my life. That was 7 years ago. Since then, I'd built something real. Started with freelance digital marketing for small businesses, learned everything through trial and error, slowly grew it into a full consulting agency. We handled brand strategy, social media management, content creation for mid-sized companies. Last year, we signed 12 major clients. But to my family, I was still the college dropout living in a studio apartment, wasting my potential on computer games. Every Thanksgiving, every Christmas, every birthday dinner, the questions came. So when are you getting a real job? Have you thought about going back to school? Tyler's still figuring things out, my mom would tell relatives, her voice dripping with apologetic embarrassment. Meanwhile, Madison could do no wrong. Dean's List every semester, president of her sorority, internship at a prestigious marketing firm, which was ironic considering that was literally my field, but they never made the connection. To them, her internship was legitimate because it came with business cards and an office. Mine was just me on my laptop. When Madison's graduation party invitation arrived, I knew what to expect. The venue was my parents' backyard, but they'd transformed it. White tent, string lights everywhere, catered food from that expensive Italian place downtown, a 3-tier cake with "Congratulations Madison" in gold frosting. There was even a professional photographer walking around. I showed up in jeans and a button-down. The party was already in full swing. My dad spotted me immediately. "Tyler, perfect timing. We need these chairs arranged around the tables. And can you move that cooler closer to the tent? My back's been acting up." "Not hello, not thanks for coming. Just orders." I spent the next 2 hours hauling chairs, adjusting decorations, refilling ice buckets. Every time I walked past a group of relatives, I'd catch fragments of conversation about how proud everyone was of Madison, how bright her future looked, how she was really going places. Nobody asked what I was doing. Nobody asked how my business was going. Finally, the speeches started. My parents went first, talking about Madison's achievements, her dedication, her bright future. My aunt shared a story about how Madison had been reading chapter books in kindergarten. My uncle made a toast to the first college graduate in this generation of the family to really make something of herself. Then Madison stood up. She looked beautiful in a white dress, holding a champagne flute, smiling at the crowd of 60 people who'd come to celebrate her. "I just want to thank everyone for being here," she said. "It means everything to be surrounded by people who value real education and hard work." She paused and her eyes found mine across the yard. "Not just people who waste time on internet stuff that'll never amount to anything." The crowd laughed. Actual, genuine laughter. My mom covered her mouth, trying not to smile. My dad shook his head like Madison had made a hilariously accurate observation. My Aunt Barbara literally slapped her knee. I stood there holding a plate of pasta salad I hadn't touched, watching my entire family mock me at my sister's graduation party. Madison continued her speech, thanking her professors, her friends, her parents for the new car in the driveway with a bow on it. Everyone clapped and cheered. When she finished, people lined up to hug her and take photos. The photographer captured every moment. I waited about 10 minutes, then walked up to the microphone that was still sitting on the gift table. "Hey everyone, can I just say something quick?" The chatter died down. Madison turned around, surprised. "I just wanted to congratulate Madison. This is amazing. 4 years of hard work and you did it." I raised my beer bottle. Really impressive achievement." She smiled, relaxing slightly, probably thinking I was going to be gracious. "I also wanted to mention something since we're talking about hard work." I pulled out my phone and opened my banking app. "My internet stuff that'll never amount to anything? It cleared $1.2 million in revenue last year. But seriously, Madison, congratulations on the degree. I'm sure that'll be great too." I set the microphone down and walked toward my car while 60 people stood in complete silence, staring.